To do what?
To spend time with my brother.
Spend time with your brother. That's exciting. Okay, good. Harold, how about you?
Yesterday, mm, I did pending works and I I went with my mom to spend.
Where did you go? Sorry.
Sabos.
Tables. Okay, very nice. Very nice. Kathy, how about you?
Morning, Mister. Yesterday I went out with my sister to the park. Then I helped my mom cook.
Very good. Well done. Eduardo?
Hi, Mr. Well, after the class, I had to research a suite because yesterday my girlfriend's sister get married.
Okay.
So we have to go to the church, then the reception, and then the party. And yes,
Are you coming straight from the party to the class now?
have it. It's really weird to me because I usually don't go to parties. So
Well, it's a big occasion,
really
so
unusual.
it's a big occasion, so we can understand.
Uh-huh.
Okay, Jose, how about you? Jose? Tommy?
Hi, Mister.
Hello. Morning.
Yesterday, I played football with my friends. At the night, I spent time with my family.
Very good. Otilia, how about you?
Hi, teacher. Yesterday I was sick and they sent me medical rest until today.
Okay, very good. Antonella?
I didn't do much yesterday, but I did went to university because I am doing a project with my group, with my course.
Here you go. That's a good progress. So before we continue where we left off yesterday, just another continuous reminder. Please, Alticia. Okay, please log in and start working on it. Next week, we need to have 50% ready. I really don't want you to lose points on that. Okay, so please dedicate 10 minutes, 15 minutes, 20 minutes today. And then do the same tomorrow, day after, and then you will see how you're making a very, very good progress. But we need to have this 50% ready and done. Don't leave it until the last minute because you're not going to have enough time. Okay, so you don't have the homeworks from this class, at least this week. There was only one small homework of that video last week. So try to work on it, okay? Every single day, or just sit for a longer time. Now, today, let's say if you have a bit more free day, sit for 40 minutes, sit for one more additional hour after the class. Do those activities, and then you'll be good to go, okay? Do not lose these valuable points on Alticia because you submitted the work late. 50% is a minimum that needs to be done by next week. And then we're gonna generate the report, and you're gonna be graded. And then we continue with another 50%, of course, but that's gonna be for the second part of the course, okay? So please don't lose, as I said, very valuable points on that. And try to do it as soon as possible. Okay, where did we leave yesterday? We had the reading activity, correct? Does anyone remember the text? What was the text about? The one that we read yesterday?
It's about a person who her entire childhood thinks that his little brother hates him, and the other one is why she preferred to be the one child of the family.
Yes. Yeah, so yesterday, as this topic is about family, yesterday we were looking at the two texts. One is about being the only child, and one is for sharing. So we had a discussion, a short discussion in the class yesterday, and majority of you seem to like the idea of being with someone, having brothers or sisters, but there were a good number of you who preferred to be only child, because you were saying that you get all the attention from the parents, you get all the love from the parents and everything else. So no need to share anything. So there's no right or wrong answer here. It's obviously specifically your preferences. Now, I would like you to go. Some of you already completed this activity yesterday, but some of you did not. Majority of you did not. So I would like you to log into Moodle. And then if you go to your student book, you scroll down, Unit 1B, the same as we're all doing, student book, you scroll down until you reach number 5D. I said, I did see that some of you already accessed this yesterday, which was not initially the plan, but the rest, please log in now, and we're going to have 5 or 6 minutes to complete this task. Okay, so this is the task what I was saying yesterday, that you need to look at the highlighted words and try to get from the context what that word might mean. In English language, you will see that you almost always, it doesn't matter at what level you are, maybe even B2 or C1, you will see the words that are not familiar, that you don't know. But what we're looking at the overall context to give us clues or to give us ideas of what that specific word might mean. Okay, so that's how you will understand that, okay, this word probably means that because of the context of the whole sentence. So this is the exercise for specifically that. You have 10, I think, words or a bit more, and that are highlighted in yellow. And looking at the context of the sentence, context of the paragraph, try to understand and see what would be the definition of that specific word. It's 12 actually sentences, okay? So log into your Moodle where it says quiz 5D and completed. For those who already did complete that yesterday, you can actually go to Alticia and work there for 5 minutes or 10 minutes, okay? So those who completed the activity yesterday, please log into Alticia and put in your 10 minutes now, okay? And the rest who did not complete, go to Moodle, quiz 5D, and start this activity, okay? We're gonna have 7 minutes for this activity. So Melissa, Kati, David, Jimabel, Harold, Melissa again, Tommy, Christian, Lizzie, Thais, Danielle, Jessica, Javier, Abigail, Maria Jose, Walter. As you already have completed this activity yesterday, please log into Alticia and work on there. The rest who did not complete this activity, log into Moodle and complete the activity 5D. Okay. The activity is on Moodle 1B, family and life, student book, and then you go scroll down, you will see the activity 5D. Look at the highlighted words into text and work out their meaning. Yeah, that's what we have to do the activity now. Okay, a couple of more minutes. We still have a few students left. Okay, did everyone finish? Okay, so let's have a look at this exercise, which is exactly the same what you had to do, and just recap on the words. So I would like you to read the definition first, What kind of word is that? Is it an adjective, a noun? And then see which word out of the text, the one that's marked in yellow, would represent that. Okay, Eduardo, let's start with you. So first, read the definition.
Yes.
Number one,
I put sick.
adjective, ill.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. So the adjective ill means from the text is sick. Okay.
Yes. The sentence is, when our mother returned home, it was with a sick newborn baby.
Yes. Okay. So again, sick is quite commonly known word, but looking at the full sentence, looking at the context where it says who took all the attention. Okay, so someone who needed attention, someone who needed care, was probably not feeling very, very well. So you could get some sense from there. Antonella, number two.
It's no surprise that the word is no wonder. It's
No
an
wonder.
expression. No
Absolutely.
wonder he hated me.
Very good. So number two is no wonder, which means it's not a surprise that. Tommy, number three.
No competition between two people, rivalry.
Rivalry, yes. It's a noun. What it means is a competition between two people. So when you're competing in a, I don't know, in a running competition, in a football, in a basket, or somewhere else, this could, or even in the exam, who's going to get a better grade, this could be called a rivalry. Okay. Now, how do we know that it means like that? Again, you look at the context clues, you look at the full sentence where it says tension between us, like a special tension between us. That means that there must be some sort of competition or some sort of one was trying to win over the other. Otilia, number four.
Childhood, known the time when you were a child.
Very good. Again, quite an easy word. But again, you can have some context clues about talking about good moments and positive memories. Again, that would indicate that some sort of time lapse happening there. And childhood is definitely that. Very good. Well done. Next, Harold. Number five.
Number five. Gathering.
Mhm.
Five. Just five.
Yeah, read the full sentence, please, and definition as well.
A gathering. Now a meeting of people, e.g. family.
Yes, a gathering. A gathering. Yeah, can you repeat that?
A gathering.
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 The gathering, yes. A gathering is when a group of people are meeting up. Very good. In this case, you're talking about the family, but it could be a gathering of friends. It could be a gathering of classmates. It could be a gathering of the neighborhood people and so on. Okay, very good. Number seven, Alex. Oh, sorry, number six, Alex.
6.
Yes.
Adults. No
Yes.
people who are fully grown.
Yes. So adult is a noun and it means people who are fully grown. Okay. So not a children anymore, not a babies anymore, the people who are fully grown. Number seven, Christian. Christian, number seven.
Aware of.
Say again.
Added canon about a very counting.
Sorry, can you say that again? Number seven, which word did you pick?
Added canon about or being confused of stage.
Yes. So the word we need to put here is aware of. Aware of is knowing about or being conscious of something. That meaning I know of something that is happening in the university. I'm aware of that. You are all aware that you need to work on Alticia. Okay, that you know about that. You're conscious about that. Like in your mind, you know that. Okay, so that's what aware of, that's what it means. Next, Leslie, number 8.
A boarding school. Now a school where children can live during the year.
Yes. So a boarding school is a noun, and it's a school where children can live during the year. So this is the school where the kids, the parents just drop them, and they have certain days throughout the year when they can leave. But normally they stay there throughout the year. So the parents don't go to pick them up, and this is the school. This is not the university. Okay, Jose, you raise your hand.
9, yes, number 9.
Yeah.
Value bird think that SB or something is important.
Yes. Somebody or something is important. SB stands for somebody. SF stands for something. So absolutely a value, not a value, to value, because it says a verb is to think that somebody or something is important. Okay. Very good. Well done. Yes, David. Next.
Number 10, right?
Yes.
Yes. Bird divided something between 2 or more people. I put sharing or share.
Absolutely. Very good. Shared or sharing means that something is right. You're sharing it between 2 or more people. Very good. 11. Anyone has 11? Julissa, number 11.
Fever.
Sorry, number 11. Verb, try to hurt somebody else. What's the word?
Hi, Mister.
Ingeborg?
11, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Bird tried to hurt somebody else. And the word is fight.
Fight, absolutely. When you're fighting, you're trying to hurt someone else. So it could be physical hurt, where you break someone's leg or someone's arm, or just generally hurt them, or it could be emotional as well. Okay. Or psychological hurt. And Kathy, number 12.
No, a group of friends, a guy. Okay.
A what, sorry? A gang.
A gang, yes.
A gang, yes. So yes, a gang is a group of friends. Normally people think that a gang is has a negative aspect, because we're talking about the gangs that do bad things, but not necessarily it has very, very bad meaning. It normally just refers to a group of people or a group of friends. So this is a good exercise to practice. One, your text understanding. How well do you understand a specific text? And number 2, to actually, as we said, looking at the context clue. So context clue is something that is within that paragraph or within that sentence that helps you to understand what that specific word means. Yes, Shirley. Okay, so as we said, context clues is something that you need to work on, and that is something that you will have to do almost all the time. because even to the level C1, you will always find a certain words that you are not familiar with, especially depending on what kind of books you are reading and so on, but you will always find one or two words, one or two expressions that you might not be familiar with. So in these cases, just like you did with this exercise, you're looking at the context clues. Look at the full sentence, look at the key ideas of that sentence, and then trying to figure out what that one word is that is missing or that is highlighted, what it might mean. Okay, so what could be the meaning of that specific word? Well done. Now, I want you to log in back to Moodle, but this time I would like us to go to the workbook, and we're going to continue with another reading activity. So I would like you to go to Moodle, Unit 1B, but this time workbook, not a student book, okay? And I would like you to do the activity 5B. Here, read the article, choose the correct answer according to information given. Okay? So, Moodle, Unit 1B, workbook, exercise 5B.
Next, they're in workbook, unit 1B.
Yes, 5B, sorry, 5B. Yes, you sorry, confusing with the different things. Yes, Unit 1B workbook, and the exercise is 5B. Yeah? Okay, we'll give another minute or two for everyone to finish. I can see some of you didn't finish yet. For those who finished, just wait a minute one patiently, please. Giovanna, Danielle, Jose, and Jack, your cameras are off and they must be on all the time. Thank you, Jack. Daniel, Jose, and Giovanna, cameras on, please. Thank you, Giovanna.
Nasbut, right, teacher.
Sorry?
Jose Nasbut, right?
Yes.
Another Jose.
Yes, yes, yes. Sorry. Your camera is on. Okay, so as majority of you have already finished, only a couple of students left, we can move on. And remember, we're trying to work on the speed. So the quicker you can finish, the better it will be for you when you're taking a certain exam. So we need to practice that. So every single week, I'm reducing the number of minutes we have for each task. But obviously you need to hurry up and speed up to get everything done in accurate time, but at the same time having good grades. Okay, so not just guessing the answers. Very good. Now, who knows when are we using the expression each other? When would you use the expression each other? Antonella. Are you
Each
using?
other is, I don't know. It's like an expression that you use when you refer to two people, like each other. You're doing, or
Yeah, give me the example. The example sentence.
wait, like we are going to. Well, wait.
Yeah.
Like when you say they're with each other, they're together, like that, something like that. I can't think of a sentence right now.
You mean like a couple?
Maybe. I think in some context it can be used like that.
It can be used like that, but generally speaking, we use it slightly differently. As you said at the beginning, just give me the sentence of example. You said it right at the beginning. When you are... Can anyone give me a sentence example with each other? Antonella very rightly said, we're talking about, when we are talking about the action between two people or more, or a group of people, we can use each other. Yes, Otilia.
One sentence could be we support each other.
Say that again.
We support each other.
We support each other. Very good. So what does it say to you? That two people, we, meaning myself and my wife or my friends, we are doing this action of supporting. Okay. Can anyone give me more examples? Yes, Fernanda.
An example for me is children can be cruel to each other. That was in the movie.
Okay, yes, that's good. That's a good example because again, you're talking about the cruelty between the kids. Okay, that's absolutely fine. Who else raised their hand? Lizzie.
My cousin and I don't talk to each other.
Okay, so the action here is talking between two people, so yourself and your cousin. Very good. More examples? Jose? Jose Nasput? Can you give an example sentence with each other? So remember, each other when we talk about some action happening between two or more people. That's when we use each other. Can you give me an example, Jose? Jose Bruno, can you give me the example?
Excuse me, teacher, example about.
Yeah, about each other, just like the other classmates were giving. Give me one sentence example by using each other. So as we discussed, each other we use when we are comparing the action or we're talking about the action between two people. Okay, so the other three classmates already gave me some example sentences. We don't talk to each other, kids bully each other, and so on. Can you give me another sentence example using each other? No? David, can you help us here?
I don't know.
Camila. Who can help? Valeska.
We look to each other in silence.
Yeah, we looked at each other in silence. Okay, good. Now, let's read a rule very, very quickly of when do we use each other. Maria Jose, can you help me with the rule, please? The rule here. Each other in the blue box.
Each other when brother and sister get older, they balded.
They value.
Value each other more.
This is the example, and then the rule.
Use each other to talk about an action between two people or groups or people. Example, I don't get on very well with my dad. We don't understand each other.
Very good. So when we talk about the action between two or more people, then we can use each other. Okay, so your classmates already gave very good examples, like the action between one or two people. So it could be here as example here, we don't understand each other, meaning my father and we don't understand each other. Yes, Jose Bruno.
Teacher, is when I use each other is a way to comparative something with another people. That is
No.
an action. No.
No, this one, look, there are a couple of meanings how we can use that. But in this particular case, what we're talking about right now, we're talking about the action. We're focusing on a specific action between two people. Okay, so
only two people.
Two people or a group of people as well. But I mean two different groups. So it could be one person and one person, or it could be one group and another group. Like Emelec and Barcelona do not understand each other. Okay, so Emelec is obviously not just one person, but all the fans of Emelec, but we are comparing, and we're talking about the action between two of them that they don't understand. So in this particular case, the action that is happening between these two groups is not understanding each other, or they're fighting each other. Okay, so here we're referring to that specific use of each other. Okay,
Okay, teacher,
there are
thanks.
obviously
Yes.
other uses how we can use each other, but in this particular case, we are looking at this use to talk about an action between a group of people or two individuals. Okay, so who can give me another example before we go into the activity? Think about the action between two or more people or groups. Harold, can you give me an example? Michael? An example, please. Donata? Can you give me the example?
Example.
Example sentence. Yeah.
We don't understand each other with my sister because he have different thoughts.
Mhm. Try to do it different, not the one from the book. We don't love each other anymore. Okay? We don't appreciate each other. We don't understand each other. We don't and anything else. Okay? So remember, you use it for each to talk about action between two people or groups of people. Okay? So an example of between two people, as you said, we don't understand each other, like you and your sister do not understand each other, or it could be between the groups. So Emelec fans and Barcelona fans do not understand each other. It's also correct way to use it. And in this case, you're talking about big group of people, not just one or two individuals. Okay?
Teacher, an example can be my sister and me don't trust each other.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay.
My sister and I do not trust each other. So in this case, the action is trust. And in this case, the two individuals is yourself and your sister. So the two people and the action, they don't understand each other. Yeah, very good. Don't trust each other, sorry.
Okay, thanks.
Yeah, good example. Well done. Now, go back to Moodle, please. In this case, we are going again to the workbook, Unit 1B, and we're going to do the activity 2.1. Okay, each other. Rewrite the sentences with each other. So remember, you're looking for the action that is happening between two people or a group of people. Unit 1B, workbook, and the activity 2.1. Rewrite the sentences with each other.
Teacher,
Yes?
my partner, Katy Murillo, her light went out in her house. That is the reason why she is disconnected from the class.
I think she just connected now, no?
Yes.
She's here. Kathy is here. She left for a second, but now she's here. Thank you.
Yes,
teacher.
mister. My internet is failing.
Okay.
Sorry.
So Kathy, did you hear the activity we're doing now? We're doing activity 2.1 in the workbook. So go to workbook 1B, and then activity is 2.1. Rewrite the sentences with each other.
Thank you, mister. I going to enter.
Yeah, thank you. Jack, Julissa, your cameras are off. Please switch them on. Okay, a couple of minutes more to finish. So please hurry up. Okay, so some of you got a bit lower grades on this activity. Now, why? The main problem is that a lot of you put dot in the box. Okay, so for example, let me pick one. Don't know each other, full stop. You always need to look carefully at the full sentence, because if you look at the sentence, at any of those sentences, you will see that the dot for finishing the sentence is outside the box. That's why the system looks that you put one dot in the box, there is already a dot outside, and it recognizes as a mistake, even though your answer was correct. So I'll review this for those of you who made this type of mistake. Send me the picture, please.
Mr.
Yeah.
In my case, in the number 3, the answer is aren't speaking to each other, and I put are not speaking.
Yeah,
And
this should
it
be okay.
comes
This should be okay.
as a mistake. So I'm gonna send you the screenshot.
That's fine. I have your screenshot already. Do I? No.
I think
Yes.
no.
Okay. So get 1 second. So I have from Fernanda. I will review those two, and I will give you points for those because you did it right. Just you did the mistake by putting a dot in the box. Okay. So I will give you points for that. Then I also have a message from Raul. Okay, so I will review yours as well because you put the dots in every single one, but the answer seems to be correct. Tahis, you made a mistake, a typing mistake. So I can't give a point for that because you put understand, you're missing S in your answer. So that's why it's marked as a mistake for the question number 4. Okay, you misspelled the understand, you're missing S. Okay, that's why the system recognized it as a mistake. So if you have made a mistake or your grade is lower because you did one of these things, so that you put a dot or you put are not instead of aren't, send me a print screen, and while you're doing your next activity, I will review those and I will amend your grades. For other spelling mistakes, I cannot change that because that's a genuine mistake. Okay. So one more time, if you made a mistake by putting a full stop or a dot in the box, and that's why it's recognizing the mistake, send me a print screen to WhatsApp, and I will amend that in while you're doing next activity. Okay? Very good. Now,
I already sent the screenshot, by the way.
okay, I'll have a look at yours. Okay, so doesn't and don't is are not speaking to each other. Okay, I'll give you the point for that. Don't understand to each other. Again, that's a mistake. Okay, that's preposition. So only 1 point I will amend for you, because number 4, you put don't understand to each other. There is no need for to. And for number 2, doesn't know each other, which is not correct. It should be don't know each other. Okay, so these are genuine mistakes. But number 3, I will amend and I will give you a point for that. Okay, now let's move on. So we are going in to the vocabulary. So we're done with we're done with reading part. Now we're going to go into the vocabulary, and then later on in this class, we are going to do the pronunciation, listening, and hopefully we're going to have enough time for writing in the class too. So while we're doing this activity, as I said, if you made a mistake by putting a dot or by putting are not instead of aren't, send me a print screen and I will amend your grade for this activity right now. Okay? But now let's look at the activity number 4. Okay, so again, go to your workbook. on Moodle, and then the vocabulary 4A. Complete the sentences with a family word. Okay, go to Moodle one more time. Unit 1B, activity 4A in the workbook, please. And those who made a mistake from the previous activity, send me right now, so I will amend your grades. Only if it's a mistakes that I mentioned. Don't send me if you made a typing mistake. That's a genuine mistake. I cannot amend the grades on those. But if you put a dot, or if you put are not instead of aren't, I can amend that and I will give you a grade for this. Okay? And for the rest, activity 4A in the workbook. It says complete the sentences with a family word. Okay? Okay, guys, a couple of minutes to finish. Those who send me WhatsApps, I have amended where it was a genuine mistake by putting a dot, or you put R not instead of aren't. I made the amendments there. Just next time, please, everyone, be super careful. That's what we were saying yesterday, that a lot of you lost points because you did not put a capital letter. Always look at the sentence as the whole. See what kind of, is it at the beginning of the sentence? Then it would require you to put a capital letter. Is it the end of the sentence and there is a full stop? You put, or you don't put a dot there. Okay, so next time, please read the instructions very carefully. Look at the sentences, look what you're writing. Because the system has a specific requirements how it's grading. So if it's something outside what the normal answer that I selected should be, then you're not going to be getting points. Okay, so next time, just read the instructions, read the sentences carefully, and then you will be able to do it very well and get a good grade. Okay, let's see how many. Okay, one more minute to finish, and then we'll move on. Okay, guys, let's move on. So for the next activity, I would need you to have a piece of paper or something to where you could write. Okay, it's not a long writing, it's just basically three words, but I want you to look at this. Fernanda, could you read the task, please? That's on your screen, task C.
Yeah. Write down the first 3 adjectives of personality that come into your head. Then show them to your partner. Now go to communication, personality.
Okay, so
PY.
does everyone know what the adjective is? What is the adjective?
To describe a person.
Yeah. Go to your WhatsApp group, and I send a picture of all the parts of the speech. An adjective is one of those. So you will see I believe a black background photo with nouns, verbs. Adjective is one of those. It's in your WhatsApp group. I sent it on the 1st or 2nd week. Have a look. What is the adjective? Did anyone find that?
Is what, how, which.
Say again.
many, one, happy, more, this, brave, two, that.
Yes. So the adjective describes a noun or a somebody. Okay. So in this case, we're looking the adjectives of personality, meaning any kind of adjective that describes the personality of the person. Can you give me some examples? What could be the adjectives describing personality or how you are? Anyone? Yes, Luis.
Mean,
Mean. Good.
optimist,
Yes. More.
Right.
passionate,
Yes.
passionate.
Yes. Okay, very good. So what I want you to do, write down 3 adjectives of personality. Okay, like number 1. Again, you don't have to write the same ones. Think yourself. Like the first 3 adjectives that come to your head that should describe someone's personality. Okay, so put number 1 and the adjective. Number 2, the adjective, and number 3, the adjective. Okay, so 1 minute for thinking. Just 3, not more. Number 1, number 2, and number 3. Okay, do you have the 3 adjectives? Yeah, everyone? Renata, do you have the 3?
Yes, I have.
Otilia? Do you have 3 adjectives?
I have the 3
Okay.
adjectives.
Tommy?
Yes.
Okay. Melissa Jimenez, do you have 3 adjectives? Yeah? Okay.
3,
Good.
yes.
Good. Well done. Now, Kathy, could you read the task, please? The
Okay.
task in the box. Do you agree with the results? Yeah?
Read the explanation and compare with a partner. Do you agree with your results?
Mm-hmm.
The activity you have just done is a personality test. The first adjective you wrote down is how you serve. The second is how other people see you. And the third is what you are really like.
Now, so what we have done by writing down these 3 adjectives is a very, very short personality test. So this is in your unconscious mind, this talks about yourself. Okay, so what does it say? The first adjective you wrote down is how you see yourself. So again, look at your list. The first adjective is how do you see yourself? How do you perceive yourself? The second adjective you wrote is how the other people see you. okay? Because it's different how we see ourselves and how other people see us. And the third one is what you really like, okay? So now we're gonna go into the breakout rooms. I would like you to discuss this with your partner. Do you agree with that? Do you agree with the first adjective you wrote? Do you agree that it is how you see yourself? And do you agree that the second one is how other people see you? And the third adjective is how you really are. Do you agree with it or no? Okay, so that's the question. Just discuss with your partner. So share the 3 adjectives you have and then discuss if you agree with the results or not. Yeah, let's go into the breakout room so we can have a quick discussion. Okay, so share with your partner what adjectives did you put, and then say if you agree with the results or you don't. What do you have? What did you put?
Calm, brave, and kind.
Calm, then what's the second one, sorry?
Brave.
Brave, okay, and?
Kind.
Kind, very good. Very good. How about the rest? Alexandra, what did you put?
I put adorable, brave, and nice.
Very good. And Javier?
I put nine optimist patient.
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 Okay, very good. Very good. Well done. Now, if you want to share, why do you think that the results are as they are? Like, why are you kind? You can share those examples, and then we're going to go into the main room, okay?
Thank you, Mr.
In English, that is, yeah? Okay.
I think that if you see yourself as my friendly person.
Yeah.
Okay, so what did you
Yes.
pick?
I picked that Camila is a person that see herself like a respectful person. The second option that you say that it's how other people see her, it's that she...
No, it's about you. It's not about her. It's about you.
Oh, but we wrote about
Oh, we did for each other.
each other. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. About me, it's that I am responsible, optimistic, and honest.
Very good. Very good. Do you agree with those results? Do you agree that the people see you optimistic?
Yeah. All
Okay.
the time. Yeah.
Okay, very good.
About me is respectful, friendly, and generous.
Generous. Okay, very good. Do you agree?
Yes.
Okay. Do you agree that people see you as a respectful?
Yes.
Okay, good. Why? Share. What do you do to get this or get to be seen as a respectful? What do you do? Can you share one example with Kate? Yeah? Kate can do the same thing. Share in English. Like, I'm respectful because I'm always saying good morning to the teachers. I am always helping my classmates, so on and so on. Okay? So share with it.
Yeah.
Adjectives.
Yeah. So what adjective did you put, Antonella, for yourself?
I put quiet, clever, and loud.
Quiet, clever, and loud.
Yeah.
Okay, that's some contradiction there. So which one are you? What do you think? Are you loud or are you quiet?
I tend to be loud with people that I'm comfortable with. But I'm generally quiet. I'm not really a outgoing person. I have to be comfortable first, and then I can open with everyone.
Okay, very good, very good. So that's quite accurate then. Why there's a contradiction there? Okay, Giovanna, you?
My three adjectives are kind, funny, and intelligent.
And what?
Intelligent.
Intelligent. Okay. Do you agree?
Yes.
Why not so certain? Yes? Which ones you would not agree with?
No, yes, I agree.
You agree. Okay. Now, so for the next couple of minutes, just try to think of the adjectives for each other. Okay. How would you, like, from the interactions you had, how would you describe each other? Which adjectives about your personality would you use? Okay. And that's in English, of course. Okay, continue.
Hi, teacher.
Hello.
So
Did you pick, Tommy?
I agree with the adjectives that my partner. So he told me the three adjectives are worker, careful, and polite.
Okay. How about you, Alex? What did you pick?
Adjective that Tommy is adjective 1, optimist, adjective 2, friendly, adjective 3, empathic.
Empathetic. Very good. Very good. Well done. Well done. Now think of more adjectives you could do to describe each other, personality adjectives, and then we're going to go back to the main room. Okay?
Okay.
That's the three adjectives: kind, happy, and moody.
And what? The last one?
Moody.
Moody. Okay, do you agree?
So.
Remember, the last one, moody, is how you actually are according to this personality test. So do you think you are moody or no?
Yes.
What do you think? Are you?
Because it's difficult because I am diversity personality, depend on mood.
Mhm. So what are you normally? Are you normally happy or you're normally a bit angry and upset? Which
normally happy.
But when you're angry, then everyone needs to hide.
I read it thinking of myself.
So do you think you're moody too?
Yes.
Yes? Why?
The personality is my father.
Mhm. That's your father's personality. He's also moody.
Yes.
Okay. So what do you normally, are you normally happy or you're normally angry and upset? What do you think?
Happy.
Happy. Just sometimes you get a bit upset. Okay, very good. Now, for the next 2 minutes, just talk about the personality adjectives for each other. Okay, so how you know each other and how, let's say, Renata, how do you see Abigail? And Abigail, how do you see Renata? Okay?
Yeah.
So talk about that.
Mr. Teacher.
Okay, continue in English. Yeah, don't forget.
Generous, and I feel
Generous, yeah.
And I feel like that's how others see me.
Mhm.
And the last one was responsible. I agree. I am very responsible person because I complete all my tasks. And you?
Absolutely.
Okay, the people see me as a worry, and I don't see myself like that.
Boring.
Boring.
Why?
I don't
Do you
know.
agree? Do you think people see you as boring or just according to the test?
No.
Do you think you are really boring or no?
No.
No. Okay, so just a test. So how would you describe yourself?
Okay. I am very fun, happy, and sensitive. Sensitive.
Sensitive?
Yeah.
Like caring about others. Yeah? Okay.
Happy.
Happy, yes. Okay, good. And how would you describe Ingerbert from what you know or what you've seen in this class? What adjectives would you use to describe Ingerbert?
I think that describes patient,
Yeah.
generous, and responsible.
Okay, very good. Very good. I would agree with those. Okay, well done. Let's go back to the main room now. Okay, majority are here. So well done, guys. Very, very good adjectives that you shared. Very different ones as well. So I heard a lot of very good, very accurate adjectives when you were describing yourselves and when you were describing your partners too. Okay, so I heard sensitive, sensible, brave, respectful. I heard clever. I heard friendly. I heard a lot of very, very good, good adjectives. Now we're gonna have a quick break, and then once we come back, we're gonna go into the vocabulary part of the class. So we're gonna learn a bit more or a few more adjectives to describe yourself, your own personality, or someone else's. Okay. So 15 minutes, we regather 11:19 or 11:20. Okay, to make it round. So 11:20, we regather, and then we're gonna go into other activities. We can have coffee, tea, or whatever you need. Okay. See you in a bit. Okay, guys, welcome back. Welcome back. Your camera's on, please. Welcome back. Welcome back. Okay. Remember, cameras must be on all the time. Eduardo, Harold, Jack, Camila, Jose, David, Maoli, Melissa, Jessica, Danielle, both Melissas, Maria, Valeska, your cameras on, please. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay. So as we said, in the previous activity, we heard some very good adjectives to describe someone's or yourself, your personality. Now let's work a bit more on adjectives so that we have in our vocabulary, in our day-to-day use, more personality adjectives. So here I have a small list, and we're going to do the activity from these. So let's have a look at the first one. Affectionate. Affectionate. Kate, what do you think that means? What is affectionate person?
I think that it's maybe a person that feels like the feelings of others.
Shows the feeling of others, or his or herself, her feelings?
Sorry. Yeah, that he or she showed her or his feelings.
How can they do that?
Maybe giving hugs or
Giving hugs, yes.
yeah, or kiss.
A bit more personal, but yes, absolutely. Not for everyone, doesn't work for everyone.
Yeah, sure.
But yes, absolutely. So affectionate is the person who shows their affection or shows their feelings towards the other person. So this could be done via the hugs or in any other way. Now, aggressive. Aggressive. Julissa, how would you describe aggressive? What's that? Julissa?
Can be a person who is
One second.
angry.
One second. Julissa, how would you describe it? How would you describe aggressive? Julissa, can you hear me? Julissa Espinosa, can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes. So how would you describe the person? Aggressive person.
Depressive person.
Aggressive. Joanna, how would you describe aggressive?
Someone that is an annoying person or that is they want to kick someone.
Yeah, so the person who likes to fight, the person who gets annoyed very quick, the person who is violent or can cause violence. Okay, so that's aggressive. And again, violence can be physical when the person grabs you, or it could be psychological. Okay, when they are telling you bad words, that also is aggressive. Very good. Ambitious. Tommy. Ambitious. What is ambitious?
It's a person like need more things that the person had.
Mm-hmm. What do you mean?
For example, if I win a competition, I need a win another competition. It's like I need more.
You need more, you're
For
aiming
example.
for more. So is this a positive or is this a negative adjective? What do you think?
I think something's it's a positive attitude, but sometimes not.
Okay. Yes, I agree. Generally speaking, ambitious would be seen as someone who aims to get something more. He wants to win more, he wants to learn more, he wants to participate more, he wants more from his life than everyone else. So normally, 99% of the cases, ambitious would be a positive attitude. Of course, if you are over ambitious, then it can be a bit tricky and it can be a negative. But most of the times, ambitious is seen as a positive adjective to describe a person. Now, next, anxious. Anxious, what's that? Valeska.
It could be when you are like too nervous because something, or when you really like something and you are trying to have it. You get like that nervosism or that desperation of having something.
Absolutely. So anxious again comes hand in hand with being nervous, being not confident enough about what is going to happen, not knowing what is going to happen, and being stressed out or nervous about a certain situation. That's what anxious is. Bossy. What's that? Bossy. Anyone? What is bossy?
When a people order to do something.
Yes. What do you mean?
For example, in a word, your boss giving to information to do, for example, do this one right now, or.
Yes. So when someone gives you the orders that you need to complete, that could be seen as bossy. Now, is bossy, generally speaking, is it a positive or a bit more negative or neutral adjective? What do you think, Giancarlo?
Neutral.
Neutral.
Because if I'm important to do this moment, it could be a good statement. So for example, the boss in the work to do something that is important in this moment.
Yes. Yes. So generally it is seen as positive or as neutral, because bossy in general means someone who likes to give you orders, someone who likes to give you orders to complete. However, bossy can also have a negative note to it. Okay, so bossy is the person who is telling everyone what to do all the time, even sometimes when they don't have the authority. Okay, so it's the same as, let's say, you will be telling another student what to do when you don't have the authority. You are both at the same level, but for some reason you feel that you are more and you can give orders to someone else. Okay, so in these cases, we can use the adjective bossy, but it will have a slightly negative effect. Okay, when most of the times it's a positive or neutral when we're describing a people or a person. Charming. Charming. What is that?
People with pleasing personality.
People with what?
Pleasing personality, or
yes,
friendly.
Yes, absolutely. Charming is the person who has an interesting personality that is attracting other people. Okay, so normally, is that, do you think, negative or positive attribute? Luis?
Excuse me, repeat the question.
Is it a positive or a negative adjective? What do you think when you're describing personality?
I think positive.
Absolutely, absolutely. Charming is a positive positive attribute to have. It's something that you are cheerful, you are liked by other people for one thing or the other. Okay, so that means that you have something special about yourself, something special about your personality. Maybe you can make a good joke, maybe you can tell a good story, or just be interesting in your own personality or in the way that you dress up. Okay, very good. Next, competitive. Competitive. What's that?
A person who wants to win everything or is very good at something, so other people see him or her as competition.
Yes. Competitive is someone who sees the competition everywhere. So he or she likes to compete. He or she likes to win. That's why it's quite similar to ambitious. Ambitious is the person who wants to achieve something in life, in their school, or in the activities they're doing. Competitive always wants to win. He or she always wants to be the first. Always in any competition, in any event, they want to be the first. They want to win. So very good word to use, competitive. Now, independent. Independent. What's that? Christian, what is independent? How would you describe independent?
The people not not depend on the person in turn.
Yes.
And simple person in the problems.
Yes. So independent is the person who is doing or can do the things by himself. He does not need or does not rely on other people helping him. I can do it myself, okay? I can cook. I can wash the dishes myself. I can do the homework myself. I don't need anyone help. I'm very independent, okay? So that's what independent means. Jealous, Joanna. What's that?
Jealous, and when you have, for example, when you have a boyfriend and you don't want that other girls are close to him.
Yes. When you don't want to share anymore. Jealous. Any more examples of jealous?
Maybe it's when someone is envy or feels envy of what other person has.
Yes, yes.
Or is doing.
That's good. A lot of times these two come one next to the other. Jealous and envy of something that others have and you don't. Okay, very good. Moody. Jessica, what is moody? Jessica?
Clothing describe someone whose emotions or temperament change frequently.
Yes. Yeah, so moody is someone who changes his or her mood quite often. Okay, so 1 minute maybe the person is very happy and cheerful, another minute he or she is upset, sad, angry, and so on. So the mood changes more often than with other people. Rebellious. What is rebellious?
A person who doesn't follow rules and doesn't what he or she wants.
Very good. Well done. Reliable. Maholi, what is reliable? Maholi? Maholi, what is reliable? Maholi, are you here? Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah. What is reliable?
Problematic individual, and that is fundamentally opposed to self-interest and the interest of others.
Is that what reliable means? No, it's not. So what is reliable? Do you know what rely means? You can rely on me. I can help you with the specific task. Okay?
Someone confident.
Someone you can count on.
Exactly. Very good. Very good. Absolutely. Someone you can count on. So again, that's a nice expression we're using here. Count on someone, meaning that I trust you, that you will complete the task or you will help me out with something that that I have, the issue, the problem, the whatever that might be. So someone that you can count on, someone you can trust, someone you can rely that they will not let you down. They will complete or they will do what they promise to do. Very good. Selfish. What is a selfish, Javier? Selfish. What does it mean? Selfish.
A person is in como que tiene amor propio.
And in English? Is selfish a positive or a negative adjective, do you think?
It's negative.
It's negative. Absolutely. Okay. Eduardo, can you help Javier? What is selfish?
I think that selfish is a kind of person who doesn't feel most of the time considerations to other persons.
Absolutely. Very good definition. Yes. The person who only thinks or most of the time thinks about themselves and they do not take into account or into consideration other people. Okay. They only care about themselves. So if I want to go out, I go out. I don't care about the other friends or about my family. Okay. I just do what I want. So selfish, putting his or her needs and priorities ahead of everything else. Sensible. What is that? Sensible. What's that? Sorry?
Sensible. The other feeling our way offering support during the difficult time. Approach the topic with sensitivity, considering in potential impact of the diversity audience.
And in your own words now? How would you describe sensible? The person normally is considered sensible if he thinks about the common sense. Like in a criminal, common sense would say that, yes, this is the right thing to do.
It's a feeling.
Okay? It's not sensible to spend all your money on alcohol or on whatever. It's not sensible. The common sense says that it is not a good idea. Okay? So that's a person who has a good common sense and who can make a right and accurate decisions. That is called sensible. Okay, sensible, in other words, you can use reasonable. That's also another adjective, reasonable. Like, I consider that it's not a good idea to go out the night before you have the exam. Okay, so if you know that you have the exam in the morning, it's not a good idea to go out and then meet your friends and then come back late and so on. Okay, so sensible is the person who has common sense. Okay, next, sensitive. A lot of students confuse these two, sensible and sensitive. What is a sensitive then?
We could be the person who reacts in emotional manner. I mean, their feelings like sadness, happiness.
Yes, absolutely. So sensitive is the person who has who can get offended, who we need to be careful and watch out when we are talking to, because our actions or our words can offend them. So they can be seen as easily offended. Okay, so they are normally very kind people. They are normally very happy or joyful people, but they have this sensitivity that you can they can get easily offended. Okay, sociable. Yes, Fernanda.
Sociable is someone who enjoys the company of others, is friendly and sociable.
Yes, friendly and sociable. Yes, absolutely. It's a person that likes to interact with other people. So interactions could be just going for a coffee or any other interaction for that matter. But the person who likes to be surrounded by a group of people, okay, and socialize with them. Spoiled. That's an interesting one. Spoiled. What's that? What is a spoiled?
I think this is applied more for kids when they get everything they want, but they behave badly.
Mm-hmm.
Conflicted person in the situation.
What do you
It's
mean?
like, I think it's a synonym for brats when you say kids are brats. I don't know.
Yes. So when it's not only for the kids, it can apply to absolutely everyone. Spoiled is the person that gets too much of something and he or she does not appreciate what they have. Okay, so that's where the appreciation of what you have, they don't have it. So I have the phone, yeah, but I want another one. I want iPhone 17, but I only have iPhone 16. Okay, they don't appreciate that they have a very good phone, or they don't appreciate that they have a very nice house. They want something more. So spoiled is normally seen as negative. Okay, it has some virtues the same to ambitious, like you want more, but this is in a negative way. Like, I'm spoiled, that's why I don't appreciate. I want more, I want different things, but I don't appreciate what I have. So spoiled is normally someone who does not appreciate what they have, and this is a negative adjective. Okay, spoiled is I can't think of an example where it could be a positive attribute. Okay, so spoiled is definitely a negative adjective. And then stubborn. What's that? What is
Someone
that?
who thinks is always right.
Yes and no. Like a small part, yes. But stubborn is a bit different, has a slightly different meaning. What do you think? Anyone?
Owner of reason.
Huh?
Owner of reason.
The owner of reason. What do you mean? Stubborn is normally the person who does not give up. Okay, so he continues doing something until he or she achieves it. Stubborn can be seen as positive, as neutral, or as negative as well. So depending on what circumstances you are talking, but a lot of times stubborn means that the person is just doing the same thing and wants to get what they want. So stubborn is normally we can describe the kids when they just don't give up. Like, can we go to the coffee house, or can we go to the ice cream and have ice cream? No, we cannot. And they keep on insisting until you actually take them. So this could be the negative example of being stubborn, like not giving up on what you want. Stubborn can also be a positive. Like to give an example, he's very stubborn. He failed the task 7 times, but tried again and again. Okay, so it could be both. It could be positive or it could be negative depending on the context, but normally stubborn means the person who is not giving up easily or not giving up at all. Okay, very good. Now, to see what we have covered here, I would like you to go to, 1 second, let me just clean the screen. Okay. Okay, so I would like you to go back to the student book. So 1B student book, and the activity we are going to be doing is activity here, activity 1A. No, sorry. One A. No. Sorry. Technical mistake. I think it's in a workbook. Adjectives. 1 second. Give me 1 second. Let me see. 1A, 2A, 3A. Okay, yes. Sorry, it was correct. Just so if you go to your Moodle, and if you go this time to the student book, yeah, scroll down. So 1B student book, scroll down, and where we see here, vocabulary bank 1A. What are they like? Okay, so go to the vocabulary bank 1A, the quiz. What are they like? That's in the student book, not in the workbook. Okay, so student book, vocabulary bank 1A. What are they like? Okay, complete this activity. One more time, you're going to the student book and then scroll down almost at the bottom. It says vocabulary bank 1A. What are they like? It's under the, after the task each other here. Okay, so start this activity, please. Okay, guys, let's try to hurry up. Couple of minutes left for this task, and then we'll move on. Ingeborg, Melissa Tahis, Jack, Maria Jose, Lizzie, Abigail, Camila, Raul, Jessica, Valeska, Alex. Can you please hurry up? let's finish this activity in 2 minutes, okay? Remember, we're working on the speed. Okay, let's move on. So learn these adjectives because they're very helpful. This is something that we discussed about your language. Like you need to work on making your vocabulary more extensive, more words, more adjectives, more ways to describe something. So that's a good exercise. When you can describe a certain word in other words, that shows that you have a full understanding or a full command of something. So if I say, what does the word selfish mean? And if you can describe in your own words what that means, again, that shows that you are on the right track, that you can rephrase, paraphrase, and describe in different words the same thing or the same word that is missing or that you do not understand fully. Okay, very good. Now, what is the opposite? What does it mean, opposite, David?
It means the antonym of the word.
Okay, very good.
Like
Now,
for example, if I'm sad, the opposite will be happy.
Absolutely, absolutely. Well done. Now, let's have a look at more adjectives to add to our vocabulary and to use on a daily basis. Now, hardworking. What's that? Hardworking. Thais. What does it mean? Hardworking.
Make the best.
Huh? Say again. What does it mean?
Make your 10%. 100%.
Absolutely. The person who tries to complete every single task that is given to him or her and is doing it passionately, is proactively looking to complete a certain task. Okay, very good. Mean. What does it mean? Mean.
Mean.
Sorry. What did you say, Fernanda?
Nothing, just kidding.
Mean. Yes, so answer now then. What do you think mean means?
A person with bad intentions.
Yes. The person who has a bad intentions, bad attitude, or bad planning towards someone or something. Okay. Outgoing. What does it mean?
Outgoing might be someone who likes to go out, maybe in the afternoon, or someone extroverted.
Yes, for the second part of your definition, but not necessarily for the first one. Outgoing is the person who likes to interact with other people. Okay, it doesn't necessarily mean that he likes to go out or of the house or to be in a public. It just means that I love to interact with other people. I love to talk to them. I love to hang out with them. I love to speak to them on the phone or something. Outgoing. Okay, the person who is very easily approachable as well. Self-confident. Jack. What is a self-confident? Jack? Jack, what is a self-confident?
Yeah, someone you can to think.
Sorry? What did you say, Jack?
A faithful person.
Okay, 1 second. Guys, participating in the class, I know it's a big group and I try my best to ask everyone to participate, but sometimes it's just not possible because it's only a few of you who appear on my screen. But you have to be present. I should not be calling your name 3 times for you to answer the question, and then you're not even answering, Jack, because you were not paying attention, so you don't know what exactly I'm asking. Okay? So being in the class but not participating, in my eyes, it's the same as not being in the class. So for those who are not participating like that, I will put 0 for the attendance because you're not here. Your camera is on, but you are not participating. You're not here. You're doing some other things. So in those cases, as I said, in my eyes, I put this as no attendance. So if you don't want to participate in a class, don't even bother coming. If you want to participate, if you want to have the attendance, you need to be present. And when I call your name, you answer the question. You might answer it wrong. That's absolutely fine. It's a learning process, but you need to answer it. Okay? Alejandra, what is a self-confident?
So confident. It's when you trust yourself and have a sense of controlling your life.
Absolutely. So the person who believes in his skills and abilities to do or to achieve something. Self-confident. Very good. Stupid. Walter.
And don't know about something or don't being able to do something. You are bad in something.
Yes. So again, stupid could mean that your ability to do a task, you don't have the ability to do the task, or you don't have a specific knowledge to do the task or to complete a certain activity. And talkative, Valeska?
Someone who talks too much.
You can say that as well. Okay, very good. Well done. Now, back to Moodle, please. And now we're going to do the activity 1-2A. Okay, so just under the one that we did. So again, go to your Unit 1B student book, scroll down, down, and here. Vocabulary Bank 2A, opposites. Match the adjectives and their opposites. Okay, start this activity, please. We have 8 minutes for the task. Hopefully you finish before. Okay, 1 minute to finish. There was a mistake here, and by accident, the system allowed you to do 2 attempts, which you know that you cannot do. So whoever tried to do 2 attempts, the second will not be taken into consideration, only the first one. Okay, so finish that. Now, moving on to the next task. Can anyone tell me what is a prefix? And give me an example of one. What is a prefix? What does it do to the word? And give me one example. Anyone? Prefix.
Oh, we can write this.
Sorry?
Can you write in the chat?
The prefix.
Yeah.
Prefixes. Prefix. Let me write it for you. Here. So what is a prefix? What does it do to the word? And where do we put it?
Like short words that are going to give you the opposite of the word. For example, healthy, unhealthy, or stuff like that. That it's like the opposite.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So it can give you a negative effect of the adjective that we are using for that specific word. So healthy, unhealthy, very good. Honest, dishonest, and so on. Okay, so let's have a look at some of the examples of negative prefixes. Prefixes, as the name suggests, would go in front of the word, okay, ahead of the word, and there are different ones. The ones we're going to be looking at will be an, this, im, ir, and in. So these will go ahead of the word. For example, ambitious, unambitious. Ambitious is the person who wants to achieve something in life, who wants to complete the task, complete the activities. Unambitious is obviously the opposite of that. How about friendly? What does it mean? Friendly. Camila.
Unfriendly.
Yes, but we're gonna do the prefixes we're gonna add later on. Now we're just looking at what the actual adjective means. Friendly.
The opposite. Or
Just what friendly means. What does it mean? Friendly. How would you describe?
very the person is too easy to sociable. I think the person is sociable and it's easy to
Sociable, inviting, the person who is kind, who likes to help others, and so on. Very good. Honest. Melissa Tenesaka. What is honest? What does it mean?
Repeat, please.
What does honest mean? Honest here. What does it mean?
A person
Yeah.
What doesn't know.
What do you mean?
The truth.
Yes. The person who is telling the truth. The person who is telling the truth, who is always telling the things how they are. Okay. Imaginative. What does it mean? Walter. Walter? Kate? What does it mean, imaginative?
I think that it's a person like always it's imagine some situations or something.
Okay, it's the person that is creative, that imagines things that they exist or how they should be. Kind. Michael. Kind. What does it mean? Michael?
Imaginative.
No, kind.
Kind. The lion is kind. The self.
What do you mean?
Kind.
Yeah. What is?
Okay. In opposite.
Not the opposite. Now we're just looking at the kind. So kind is the person that is willing or prepared to help others. Okay, he is helpful or she is helpful, and she is doing it or he is doing it happily. Mature. Lizzie, what's that?
A person who thinks and acts responsibility.
Yes. So an adult way of thinking and acting. Very good. Organized. Joanna.
Someone who wants to have all the pendants and in order.
Yeah, very good. So the key word here is in order. Very good. Very good. To have things or tasks or activities in order and to have a control of them. Very good. Patient. Daniela.
It's when someone
accepts or tolerate I don't know, annoying things.
Yes, yes, you can say that. Reliable. Melissa Jimenez. Melissa. Reliable. Your microphone. Yeah.
Nice. A person who can keep some secret.
What do you mean? Reliable. Give me the example. Is the person that is reliable, can you trust him or her or no?
I tell you something important in my life. This person.
Reliable is someone you can trust. Someone you can trust with the things you know that he or she will do, or they will not do. So if you say, can you please don't tell my secret to everyone else? Okay, I rely on you. I rely on you not telling them. So you are a reliable person if you don't do that. The same thing, if you can trust, like, can you come tomorrow at 3 in the morning to help me move the house? Okay, I know that the person will be there. So that's a reliable person, the person we can trust. Responsible. Javier. What is responsible?
Person is
Okay, Danielle, can you help? What is responsible? Danielle? Fernanda?
Yes, responsible someone is when you have the obligation to do something, and you have the control to do it.
Yes, very good. Yes, when you have the certain tasks or certain obligations to do and you're completing them on time and completing them in general. Selfish. Abigail, what is selfish?
Selfish as the person is don't healthy.
Yes. Does the selfish person think about others or just about himself or herself?
Unselfish.
Selfish person only thinks about himself or herself. Okay, so he puts his or her priorities ahead of everyone else. Like, I don't care about you, I only care about myself and my interests or my things that I like to do. Sensitive, we already spoke about it. Sociable, we did. Tidy. What is tidy? Jack. Tidy, what is that? Jack?
Yeah, miss.
Yeah, what does it mean?
Sí, sí, yo lo aprendí que me parece una cosita azul ahí abajo.
Sorry?
Nada, nada.
What does it mean, Jack?
Some who bands and things in order.
Sorry?
Some who bands things in order.
In your own words, don't read it from whatever you're reading there. In your own words, tell me, what does tidy?
It's
Okay, listen, please, very carefully. This is a message for you, Jack, and for others as well. This is the final warning. If you continue doing that, I will mark you as not being being present in the class. Okay, so you have to be present and participate, because we have 37 students in the class, and I have to always call you 2 or 3 times before you unmute your microphone and before you start answering. We're all waiting. Okay, this is time for everyone, not just for you. We have a big group. We need to keep the speed. If you hear your name, you need to unmute your microphone and say the answer. I should not be calling you 2 or 3 times. And this applies to not just you, but a couple of other students too in the class. If this will happen, next thing what I will do, I will mark you as not participating in the class and absent from the class. Because as I said, for me, you just being logged into the class does not mean that you are present. So if you're not answering the questions, if you're not participating, in my eyes, you are not in the class. Okay, so I will put attendance as 0 for that specific class. Okay, if you are participating, you need to be participating. If you don't want to participate, that's fine. Don't come to the class and you're going to get attendance 0, because there is no point of you logging in, having your camera on, but you are not participating. I can see that the cameras are on. I ask you 2 or 3 times and you're not answering. This is not fair. Not fair to me, not fair to other classmates that are waiting for you to switch on your microphone and answer something. Okay, so just for the future, if I call, and this is not just for you, Jack, this is like now because it's example with you, but for everyone else. If I call your name 2 or 3 times and you're not switching on your microphone, I will move on. I will call you 1 more time in the class. If you do the same thing again, I will put you as absent in that class, even though you were physically connected. Okay, so just so that there is no discussions I didn't hear. No, if you hear your name twice, you switch on your microphone. You can answer it wrong. That's okay. We are learning. It's a part of the process, but you need to answer. You cannot be with your microphone distracted and microphone off. That's not fair. That's not fair for me. That's not fair for other 37 students who are waiting in the same class. Okay, so tidy. Abigail, what is tidy? Abigail?
Okay.
Jose, what is tidy?
Tidy is a person who always try to put their own stuff in a correct place.
Yes, so organized, clean, and everything else is in order. In terms of, yeah, clean and organized. That would be the word. Okay, very good. Now, go back to Moodle, please. Again, unit 1B, scroll down, and we're going to do the exercise 3A. So we're going to add the prefixes to these specific adjectives we just checked to make a negative negative adjective. Okay, so one more time, vocabulary bank 3A, negative prefixes. Okay, do this activity, please. Okay, guys, I think majority already finished. These, those who do not finish, please speed up because we have one final activity for a couple of minutes. Okay, majority finish. Now, for the next 5 minutes or so, I would like, we're gonna go into the breakout rooms in the small groups of 2 or 3 students. And I would like you to describe one person that you know using as many adjectives as we discovered or as we found out in this class, as you learn in this class, okay? But don't just say that, yes, my mom is competitive, spoiled, aggressive, and charming. Give the example, why do you say that, okay? My best friend is very friendly because he loves hanging out with the friends, with other people. He's also very sociable because he is always at the heart of all of the events happening, and so on and so on. Okay, so use as many adjectives. You can use both positives and negatives. So again, using the prefixes of the activity we just did, you can describe someone that you know. So could be your friend, could be your family member, but give your partner a proper definition of or description of your person that you selected. Okay, so let me just create some groups. So it's a groups of 3. So think for a minute and use as many adjectives, both positive and negative, to describe one person of your choice. So it could be your family member, or it could be your classmate, or your friend, or anyone else. Okay, you can join your breakout rooms now. Okay, who wants to start? Kathy, can you start?
Describe my best friend is keen, is responsible, is intelligent.
And explain why. Why do you say that? Why do you say that he or she is responsible? Because when I give her the task or when I ask her something, she always completes. Yeah, so finish the proper sentence. Yeah, continue.
is very competitive in academic matters, or what?
Well, my brother is so competitive because
Your mom is
Is what?
I don't know.
Yeah, so describe your friend or a family member.
That turn a Leslie, but we can start again.
Okay, go ahead.
I was say by my sister. My sister is selfish because she always wants to be the number one, but he's really friendly to. I don't know. He said some strange. It's selfish and friendly at the same time, and that's all for me.
Selfish and friendly at the same time. Okay. Selfish is quite strong word. It's quite a strong adjective. Okay. Selfish was when you only care about yourself. Like you don't care about others that much. Yeah. Okay. Continue. Leslie, Lizzie, continue sharing,
Yes,
please.
I consider myself a bossy person because I like my partners to work apart with me.
Okay, good. Continue.
So to keep describing, also my husband, he's very careful and clever. He's also moody because he maybe can be happy, but when I don't know, he's watching a game, he becomes very anxious when he doesn't get the result he likes. But he's also disorganized through all the chores in our house. But he tries to be careful with all of it. How about you?
Very good. And now more positive things, positive adjectives.
I only said disorganized, but I know I also said moody, but he's kind with me and our sons or children. So he's also brave for history and confident about himself and confident with me.
Very good. Very good. Continue.
Me or
Um,
the
we have I don't know if this happens to you, but I think that we all have in high school a teacher who is talkative, and he in every class he started to talk about his life. And I remember that we used that to lose time in the whole class, like, Mister, how was your day? And he started to talk, start la 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 la. And it was funny. And we were a bit lucky because he was our math teacher, so we spent more time talking about his life than making
Describe, what
exercises.
adjective would you use to describe this action?
Talkative.
No, your actions.
My actions.
Mhm.
Hmm.
Do you know what
Clever?
sneaky means?
Could be a clever play.
Have you heard the word? Have you heard the adjective sneaky? No. Okay, it's quite an interesting, but that's what you're doing. Like sneaky is someone who is misguiding someone else for his own benefit. So what I was saying is what you were doing. I mean, sneaky is quite negative, but when you try to ask a teacher to tell about himself with an intention to waste time, that's what this is all about. Okay.
Okay.
So here you go. One more adjective. Okay. Continue.
Okay. And what about you, David?
Well, I
had a teacher like that too, but in my case, it was the English teacher. He always used to talk about the Civil War that happened in United States. He was
Microphones off, silence. What's happening here? Did you finish? Did you share? Daniela.
Ay, creo que estoy desactivado.
Did you share, guys?
I have a question.
Yeah.
We have to talk about ourselves or about other person?
About other person.
Oh, yeah.
About one of your friends. Okay, so you can say one of your friends, a family members, whoever you want.
Okay.
Yeah. So you start. Describe someone.
Okay. Well, my brother is unkind, is impolite.
I think we need to start from the positive stuff. Unkind and polite. Say something positive first, and then that's a nice way to give a
He's
feedback.
organized.
Okay,
Yes.
at least.
Tidy.
Okay.
Well, that's all.
Okay, good. Melissa and Abigail.
Okay, I can talk about my brother. My brother is very person. I am not. Whenever there are problems, my brother looks for the best way to solve it. He's also very friendly. Very friendly. The only bad thing is that is a person disorganized.
Disorganized. Okay, good. Abigail. Well done, Melissa. Thank you.
My brothers are messy. And my brothers are party peoples, and I know like party people or party. My brothers are how will you say no, my brothers are unhealthy and I healthy.
Okay, very good. Well done. Try to use these adjectives we learned today, okay? From the book or from the activities that we have. So selfish, competitive, spoiled, aggressive, charming, sensible, social, and so on. Okay, so from all the 3 activities we did, try to memorize them. Okay, let's go back to the main room. Well done, guys. Okay, guys, so a lot of good ideas, a lot of good adjectives. I will send you the print screens of those adjectives for you to learn and to memorize. So write them down somewhere. It's always very good to put this as a descriptive of someone, a person, or your own personality. and use them on a daily basis. Okay, so the more you use these adjectives, the more you will keep them in your rotation, and the more rich your language will become. Okay, now that's it. That will be it for this class. Sorry for taking a couple of minutes longer. Have a very nice Sunday. Have a good start of the week. Please do not forget to complete Alticia. Okay, complete as many activities as you can, but the minimum is 50%. Okay.
Yes.